Now, everything seems to look pretty fine, but there is one key component that is missing. That is our water system. So we want to do a little bit of water on all of the sides. So how are we going to do that? If we go click on control and space, go into Fortnite, go into environment and go into water. Now we have a bunch of different water systems that we can use. The first one that I want to do is I want to add the ocean. Now, when we add the ocean, it's going to look something like this. Let's prepare the shaders for a little bit. Just finish it up. And we should see the ocean right here. Now, it is going to look something like this. Now, this is a little bit different than what we had previously, but nonetheless, it's still a water system. Let's check out the other ones as well. For example, we can add the island, which for now it's not going to do anything because we don't have any other water systems. Let's leave it at ocean for now. And now what we can do is we can play around with our splines. For example, let's set this one to be at 0. So it should be the same with our houses. And now we can grab these little dots right here. And we can expand our island as long as it's in the bounding box. So if I drag these out, I can see that my water body starts to show. So we can see that our mountains will start to reappear. Once we go, let's say, to something like this, we can see that our mountains are going to start appearing once again. Now, if you want to add, let's say, 4 points, what you can do is, let's bring this to something around here. Now we can see that if we go above the landscape, so more than the landscape, it starts to act weird. So just don't go over your landscape. To add another point, what you can do is you can, let's say we add this one to be right here, like this. You can hold down Alt and you can drag. Now, once you do that, you're gonna have another point to play around with your ocean system. Now, don't worry about these. We're gonna fix these in a second. I just wanna make a simple rectangle, something like this. Now, to fix these up, what we can do is we can grab these handles and we can push them inwards like this. But we can see that if we try to move one of them, the other one will move as well. And to fix that up, it's actually pretty simple. What we need to do is just click on these points, and now instead of curve, we're gonna go into linear. If it doesn't let you go into linear, just let me reselect my water system. So water, and this one. Wait, yeah, this one. Okay, click on the point. If it doesn't let you go into linear from the start, just click on curve and click on linear again, and it should work like this. You see, just click on curve and then click on linear again. And one more is this one. Let's change it to curve, change it to linear, and now we have this thing going on. So now we have like a water body system that is overflowing our current map. If you want to add, let's say, extra things, for example, we can add a lake right here. We can play around with how big this lake is. Once again, we can add more points just by holding Alt. And the good thing about all of this is that if we were to move it, it automatically deforms the landscape. So it moves along with the landscape. And if we go below it, we see that we have some very interesting caustics and sort of like a post-processing system. So that's it for the ocean, the lake. Let's go into a river. So for example, if I want to make this river, let's say, overflow into my ocean, I'm gonna connect these two like this. and I'm going to start moving these around, and I can see that automatically it creates a path from my lake to my ocean, like this. Okay, so that is basically all that we need for the water system. The lake is basically just it's sort of like a water body, but it's a simple plane like this, and we don't need this one right now.